Hello everyone, I'm Cristiano. Welcome back to my channel. And this time we have a challenge, Woovi challenge. This is the Woovi website, and they have a front-end engineer challenge. We have to do like these 3 pages. We have to use React. It's going to be mobile first. As you can see, it's mobile. This 3 page right here, it's mobile. And you're going to use a UI lib. They prefer MUI. I believe it MUI.com. This is the lib that we are going to use it, and we are going to use Next.js also. So there we go. This is the challenge. Are you guys ready? Did you guys enjoy it? I have already done it, so I'm going to do it with you guys from scratch to deployment. It took me like 1 day and a half to finish. Yes, I know it's a long time, but I'm not used to this library, so I have to study some components, and it took me like to get this thing right. Let me show you guys what I have done. This is the library, and this is my version. This is the Verso. So this is my Woovi front end next. This is the deploy that I did, and this is the link you guys can access to see what have I done, and it's working. It took me like maybe 2 hours doing this. Can you see the border right here? It's green, right? It took me like a few hours to do it right, but I did. I did. So my project it's finished. Let me show you guys. This is the first page. You can select the option, and I put this button right here to go to the next page because since I'm doing all by myself, I don't know how or how does this work. So I have to do it by myself, and I thought this is the best way to do it, like button to continue. When you click in the button, you get the QR code. You can click and copy, and you're going to access my website. At the bottom, there's like the como funciona, how does it work. Actually, this project, as you can see, it's all in Portuguese. So if you don't speak Portuguese, I'm so sorry. You have to learn it, just like I learned English. After the second page, after you copy the QR code, you can go to the third page. The third page is a form. There's the inputs. So, João. Now, I'm not going to write everything, but as you can see, it's working. And we have some masks, and I'm using the components from MUI, so I'm doing just like they said. And the due date, I don't know, maybe like this. As you can see, this is the select. There we go. It's working. It's pretty. I mean, it's pretty, right? It's beautiful. So I have already done it. It's working but we are going to do it from scratch to deployment. So, do you guys like it? I think you guys like it because it took me some time to finish this. So I hope you guys like it. So let's go. Let's do it. Let me open my. This is the project that I've done. Then this is the pay the the folder that I'm going to use to start the project. Let me get the. I prefer to do like this, guys. I don't know about you, but I prefer like this. So I have my folder, so let's start the project, right? And let's go. So, okay, first of all, we need to install it using Next. So let me grab this is the Next.js website. So I'm just going to copy here in the front page, and I'm going to use this script to start the project. I have to give a name. So Woovi, I'm in YouTube. I'm going to use TypeScript, Isling, Tailwind, yes, and yes. Also yes. Okay, it's installing. A moment, please. There we go. I'm just going to zoom in and we can see the project. Let me go inside the folder. There we go. npm run dev. There we go. Let me see if it's working. And Okay, it's compiling. The first time, yes. Okay, the project is running. Now we have to change a few things like the favicon. I don't know how to say it. You have to change is this icon right here. You have to change this icon right here, as you guys can see it. So to change that, we need to grab the favicon from Woovi. So if I type Woovi and try to go to to Google, search for images, I'm going to find this one. Just let me try something. Oh, I can grab it. No, so favicon, and if I try to do like yeah, like this, and this is the folder, and let me try to copy and replace it. Okay, let's see if oh it's okay has changed. So the first first things, and we need to change the name here. Let me do like this, and we can see the codes right next to the website that we are doing. So first of all, let me change this. This is the title for this title right here. Let me close this. This title, create next app. We are going to give like the Woof tutorial. Yeah, description for it is like mm, front end challenge. There you go. Let me save it. It's changed it. There we go. Now, this is the globals. Actually, let me just delete all of this and put like something like this. First page. Let me save it. There we go. I'm not going to use this right now. This is my home page. I like to do like this. I don't know, like this. There you go. It's working. Let me try it again. It's working. This is the first page, and actually, I'm not going to have a padding. I'm good. Yeah, let me try like this. Yeah, sure. We can change later. Now the globals. Actually, I have to take let me see it. The background. It's white, right? Oh, it's right. So yeah, I don't need any of this. And background color is going to be this color right here. And if I drew, let me try it. Nothing has changed. And why is that? Let me try to see it. Okay, let me try something real quick. Oh, it's white. It's working. So, okay, the background is white, and we have a few things to download, like this logo and this icon right here, because I want to use the same icon, and this logo right here. So we can download it from this is the Figma, so we can download from here. I think it's for the best if you can download from the Figma, because it's going to be more legit. So actually, I have to. Oh, first of all, the font is Nunito. Is that how you guys say it? Nunito? Nunito? I don't know how to pronounce it. So let me grab that. It's Nunito font. Nunito Google Fonts. There you go. Oh, I have already selected get embed code import. This is the importation from Nunito. That's right. Oh, I'm a very smart guy. I have already done that. So first of all, let me import that. And then here in the layout, I'm not going to use this one. No, I'm not going to use this. Let me see something. It's not working yet. So I have, to because I had just imported the font, but I need to put it right here. So I need to do this. First of all, I need to create a folder for our team. So it's going to be like this. Themes, right? Why not? And inside here, I'm going to create the fonts, everything else that I'm going to use it. I'm going to do it in this file for styling. First, I need to install like the libraries that we are going to use. So I'm going to use MUI. So let me grab the MUI script installation. And I believe that is the one. Let me copy it and stop the project and install it. Let me see there if there's something else. Icon materials, you're going to use the icon, so I'm going to install this also. Just wait a second, and then there you go. Finished. So, and to create this file, I'm going to use client because it's client side. So first of all, I need to like do the const theme. I believe it's create theme. Yes, but it's from stylus, I believe so. Yeah, and create theme. Inside this, I have the typography. Yeah, there we go. Inside the typography, I'm going to use Nunito sans serif. I believe. Oh, it's font family. I'm so sorry about that. Font family. There we go. And I'm going to export this because I'm going to use it. Export the full theme. So sorry. There we go. Now I have the theme and I'm going to use it inside this layout file. So inside this body, let me take this and I can put it on later. So I'm going to use theme provider from MUI materials, and inside it I'm going to use the CSS baseline. If you guys take from MUI, you can found that. And let me see something. Is this import correct? Oh, theme files from there you go. And I have to pass around here the theme. There you go. I have to import it. There we go. Now let me see if it's going to change it. Oh, I have to run the project. So this should change to Nanito. It's compiling and there we go. Now I have the font and okay, the globals. I have to do some things right here that I always like to do it. I have these things right here that improves reading for every browser. It's going to improve like text rendering, stuff like that, anti-aliasing. So it's a very good thing to import into your project. So I think that's it. Let me think about it. Oh, the color of the text, right? Because if you notice from the Figma, all the text color is this color right here. So since most of them are this color, it's better for me just to, color and use it. Let me see if it's going to change it. There you go. And there you go. I mean, the project is set. Now I have to do the first page. I believe the main things like the title, the favicon, I don't know, the icon here, and the layout that we are using this theme, using this font. I mean, the project is set to start. So before that, I'm going to git init and git push. It's important for us to always to git push our code. So let me go to my GitHub and create a new repository, and it's going to be called Woovi tutorial. It's going to be public for you all to see. And there you go. Now let me stop right here. Git init. I believe it's already initiated. Oh, it hasn't, but it will. So git add And I'm going to copy all of this because it's the same. And there you go, guys. We have our GitHub. We have to change the README, but it's set now. Let's go back to the page, right? So first of all, we need to change this and import the logo. Actually, we need to change this. It's Nanito, it's Nunito. And there we go. It's working now, as we can see. And I'm going to use the let it be main. I'm going to like look to my another monitor where my code that is running. This is the running my version that is running right now. I'm looking to the right monitor to just, see the logic and copy because I really don't want to, do it all over again. I know, oh, how many divs should I do here? I'm going to teach you how I did it. So I think it's best this way. So let's go back here and, let me just see what have I done. There we go. So I have a div here just below it. And this div, I'm going to use this waifu. Waifu actually is with 100%. Flex column, justify center, item center, like always. And here it's justify start because I want to, start over here. So first of all, let me try something. Oh, there you go. It's working. Oh, it's working. This is my version that is online, as I told you guys. So let's go back here. Uh, in the first div, I'm going to put the logo. Here is the logo. So I'm not going to export, but if you want, it's have it your way. I'm going to just copy and paste from my another project. So this is the logo, and I'm going to import right here. Oh, wait a second. Image from Next, because that's how we import images inside this, you know, Next project. Source is going to be like from this place right here. We don't need to write the folder. If you do like this, it's going to find in the public folder. So alternatives like it's a logo, Woovi. If you don't see the logo, that's what I want you to know that is there. So with it, and let me see what have I done here. 124 and height 37. There we go. It's going to work. Yes, but we have like to do a margin top here. I believe it's 7. No, it's 9. There we go. Let me just like this. It's it's working. So below this div, I'm going to do another div with the writings. That is this João, como você quer pagar? And I'm going to do like font extra bold. I believe that is extra bold. Let me see. So margin top 10, text it's 24 pixels, and text center. There you go. Let me see if it's the same thing. Great. So I think below this div, yes, I'm going to do the div that is going to, to have all the content that is these two lists right here. This is going to give this actually I went crazy doing this. It took me a long time to understand how was I supposed to do it. So it's going to be with a 19% because I want to get the sites and a max with it about 430 pixels. Oh, you see, like it's, the exactly pixels. Yeah, because when I going to do like this, I want to stay the same as you would see in a mobile version. This is the mobile first, so that's how I do it. I don't know how you guys do it, so that's how I do it. So now we're going to do this right here. Let me just hide the UI, and there we go. I have to do this. This is going to give me some trouble. But since we have the MUI, let me see if we have here MUI. This is the MUI, the library that we are using. Let me search for the components, all the components, and we are using lists because it's a list, right? So let me, it's here, list. So it's going to be a list of things. That's how I did it. Anyway, so let's go back here. This is our project, and first of all, I need to have all this information inside one const or one variable. It's easier because you can map the variable and display the information. So what I'm going to do is I have already done that because you know I've come prepared. Let me create the mock file in a real word. I mean, we have like the API coming back us the results from the fetch, and this is the mock file. This is the first of the list. Second, installments amount. As you can see, it's the same. And I have already done that, so I'm not going to write all of this again. But anyway, I'm not going to use this for now. Just for now, I'm going to use like one, and let me just copy and paste, and I'm going to two. I think it's better like this, right? Afterwards, you can install this. Let me just comment. So why did you use UUID? I think it looks better and normally in every real world project you use that. So there you go. Now I have the mock for the list and now I'm going to do the list, right? So let me see how I did it. So first of all, we have to import the list. So inside this list, let me just put it's going to be dance and class name is going to be relate. Actually, I can do this later to show you guys what I'm, trying to do. And I don't think this is gonna work. I mean the margin top, but we can see if it's going to work. The widget we can we have to put inside this 100%. Let me see if it's not equal. Yeah, there we go. So let me import from material. I believe that's the one. And inside of here we have the div. Jesus Christ, Cristiano, calm down. And there we go. And after that, we have like pics. Oh yeah, now I remember. This is a tricky one because it has to be, outside this border. So first of all, it's going to be absolute. And to have an absolute div, you have to have a relative. So this one is relative because this is absolute. Choose something, choose somewhere, and this is the div there we are, connected. I don't know how am I supposed to explain this. To explain this in Portuguese is easier actually. So the color is going to be, let me just copy and paste this color right here. Let me just put, save, the pics, it's coming alive. This margin top, I believe it's way better if I put like this. Sorry, margin top. No, but it's not 5, maybe it's 3. Yeah, it's a 3. Not 3 like the 3, but 3. I really don't know why I say that. So after this BG color, we have like this, and I put like 12 pixels because I put 1 pixel. So sorry. You're gonna see the results in a minute. Font extra bold. There we go. Now, see, I'm using like padding left and right to, and padding top and down, just one pixel to. Did you like the sounds? That's how I'm going to explain things from now. And now I'm going to map this file, right? So this is going to be tough. Actually, not this. So let me open like this and let's map. So what is the name of the parse options? Okay. Let me just import and then let's go. I'm going to map for the first list, the first item. So it's going to be index 0 because 0 is the first one. Why not the first is going to be 1? Because that's how JavaScript and programming works. So there we go. Now we have to return something. Oh, I'm so sorry about that. It's supposed to be like this, right? So because it's a array, array. I forgot how to say it. My pronunciation right now. It's early in the morning. I'm so sorry, guys. So many excuses. I know. So we are using MUI, and for the first item, I'm going to do like the list item from material icon, of course. And then inside of this, first we have the button, list item button. Yes, that's right. Because on click something. Oh, I'm so sorry about that. On click, you're going to do like a handle something. So toggle. For now, let me just do the function without anything. So oh, and put like ID and string. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be an error here. And of course, have a key value ID disable padding. I did import this. Oh, I have imported. Oh, I need to do something inside, right? So for the, stylish, using MUI, I noticed that for having style, we have to do like this. And I don't want any padding, so I have to do this way. This is the way that I found the most efficient way to do it. So now I have a div, and something's off with this stuff. Okay, we can see that later. Let me just continue. And inside this div, we're going to have a checkbox. Now I'm just going to, copy. Oh, actually, I'm going to do it for you. Edge is going to be end. Is it import correctly? MUIs? I don't think I'm importing correctly. Let me see something. It's this one right here. And list icon, a list button is going to be from this place right here. And list, let me see something. And list is from here. Dear Lord. So, okay, the checkbox. Oh, I just imported. So, let me go back here. We have on change, and we're going to do handle toggle ID like we did before. Oh, I have to close this one. Check it. When it's checked, I mean, I have to get the value and the ID. And I'm going to have two icons. First of all, let me just use this as use client. That way I can, and import the use state. We're going to use this state. There we go. I believe that's the right thing, right? Oh, have to be okay. TypeScript, huh? Sometimes it's just a pain in the ass. That's now. Now it's working. I always forgot that. And we have two icons. This icon right here. This is the selected checked icon and this is the unchecked icon because we are doing this icon outside the list. So I have already done that. I'm not going to do like again. So let me just copy and paste it and I'm going to explain to you guys. This is the custom unchecked icon. So I have done myself here, and this is the I I copied from ChatGPT to do the sign, but you guys are you're gonna like it. Let me just import this because this checkbox is going to be customized by us. So that's how I'm supposed to do. So icon is equal to now I'm going to import the check custom icon, custom checked icon. So I'm going to self close it and then I'm going to import here the checked icon. Oh, it's unchecked icon here. Yeah, let me just copy. Oh, it's working. And this is the checked icon. You guys can see that if you look through here, but you have to look for. I'm not going to look again. I waste too many hours looking for that. And by the time that I finished, Jesus Christ, I was so happy about it. So remember oh, I haven't done the absolute. Yes, we have another one right over here. So for this div, I'm going to do the absolute top three and right three. There we go. I don't think I've imported correctly. Let me see something. We can do that later. Probably is going to be some errors inside of this. Oh no, there we go. Actually, it's not working because I have nothing inside. So let's do it. Now I have to map the amount of installments. So actually the value, this value right here. So just below this div, I'm going to do this. And I think I have done something wrong in my code. Yeah, definitely I did something wrong because I did like this. And, you know, I didn't have to do it like this. Jesus Christ, installments. There we go, and put X here, and just below it, the value, total value. Let me see if it's going to work. There we go. As you guys can see it, there, there's our div. Now we have to do some things like flex row, and justify between to keep them apart, and then here class, flex row, get one, and text to Excel. Let me see how. Oh, it's coming alive, right? But the first one here is extra bolt, so that's why I separate them. Now I remember. I separate them because I want to give the extra bolt here, and then just below it, I believe the semi bolt. Yes, semi bolt. There we go. Just, don't mind these errors. We're going to fix it in a moment. Oh, I forgot to do something that I'm going to do right now. We have a div. This took me a long time to do it. This div right here that has the border. For us to do this border, let me put all inside of this. And now we are doing something that took me a long time to do it. And then that is, we're going to do like this. Flex call when full. Why I did like this? Because I'm going to use the check it to see if it is checked to change the color of the background. So sometimes it's hard for me to explain, but when something's so hard like this one, I prefer to show it and then explain it. That's why I'm a junior, not a senior, but maybe someday. So if it is check, I'm going to change the color of the border to this color right here. Let me just, it's 03D69D. Yeah, there we go. And if it's not checked, it's going to be border gray. Oh, Jesus Christ, what have I done? Border gray 200. Oh, it's rounded large also. Now it's coming alive, right? It's coming alive. This padding is, to get this space between them. It's border top two and has the border to change its color. But let me see if I didn't screw up. Mm, let me. So probably I'm going to get the 111 because I'm clicking. Let's change that to the real deal. So where is my? There you go. Oh God. Jesus Christ, what's happening with my fingers? So sorry about that. So this is where I'm going to change it. So to the value. So if check it equals value, I mean equals ID, I'm going to set check it the ID, or I'm going to set check value. I mean no. Yeah, there we go. There you go. Now, oh, too many parameters. Am I using use client? Wait a second, guys. Let me see what's wrong here. Oh, I just noticed. I have to do like this. Now it's working. So if I click it, the color of the border is changing. Yeah, there we go. So let me just finish this first one and we have to commit this. So so let me get the rest of the stuff that I have to do it. So just below this div right here, this big div, I'm going to have another div and two divs. The first one is going to be ganhe. Actually, it's going to be like this, ganhe, and then I'm going to do like a span and the cache back. Oh, it's crash. Cache back. There we go. Now for this, let me show you guys. Oh, you guys, yeah, gets 3% of cash back. Ganhe 3% de cash back. So first div, let me style first. The text is going to be all green. So let me just copy this right here. I'm going to type all, yeah, there we go. And then font semi-bold because all of the letters inside here is semi-bold. And the first div is going to be a gap of 1. And then flex row because I want you, you know, horizontal. And then actually this is going to be here. And this span is going to have the value cashback. If you see right here, cashback is 3%. Now I'm going to give some extra stuff. First of all, extra bold, extra bold. I believe that's all. There we go. And haha. Oh Jesus, I just closed the Figma. Figma. Yes. Okay. So sorry. And just below this one, we have the most difficult thing to do it. Is this thing right here. Let me just hide the UI. This thing right here. I have a couple of options to do it, but there's a website. Let me search for you guys. I believe mm, that you can do this kind of, polygon. And I forgot. Oh, here you go. Now it's going to be like I don't know, like 5 sides pentagon, and we can do it like this. And in the middle, just here, and we can clip, co copy and paste this, and we can put it right here, and it's going to work. So how I did it? Let me first do the divs, and then I'm going to explain to you guys. The first div is going to be flex row. The color is going to be that color, like bluish. Text white, semi-bold. Mm, have a padding of 4 pixels, round, medium, margin top of 1, clip corner, text, and gap 1. Now this clip corner is the stuff that we are looking for. So now, let me just copy and paste this guy right here, and we have a spawn with the value message bold, and just below it the value of the message, and this is going to be font extra bold. Let me try to show you guys. Here we go. Now we need to do the thing the right. With this we can manage to do it, and it's quicker than anything else. It's not the perfect way to do it. Probably if you have to do a div here with a rounded, but I'm not going to do it. It's going to take me a long time for that. So this is the clip corner that I use it, but you guys can do it in this website, so just keep on trying. It's almost the same as mine, but you have to keep doing. And if I save it, there we go. That's how I did it. You can do it in other ways, but that's how I did it. So the first list is working. We are mapping. Let me go back here. The first item on this array. There you go. Now we have to do the another one. So first of all, let me commit this code. I'm going to stop the project. Git add, git commit. First list, git push. There we go. Now npm run dev to get the project running again, and let's continue, right? So let's go to do the second list, and this one is finished. Let me just, yes, It's more organized this way. So actually, it's inside this right here. Oh, Jesus Christ. There we go. So let me see how I did it. So again, it's another list. I could just paste and copy, right? No, I'm going to do it all over again. Oh, Chris, just paste and copy. It's faster. I don't care. So, so dance, it's going to be, yeah, it's going to be dance, and the X is going to be, wow, imagine that. Almost the same, actually. No, it's the same. Let me just paste and copy them. There you go. So inside this, let me just fix this. Get out of here, Visual Studio. And now, so the first div, the writing speaks parcelado for this button right here. You guys remember? We just did it. Absolutely, absolute. And this one, Z10, left 5. I'm going to copy all of this because we have already done it. And there you go. What have I done wrong now? There you go. Let me see it. Come on, guys. Is it running? Yes, it's running. Come on, next. Okay, it's working. So let's keep keep on doing. Now I have to, map all of the rest. And I could just do like a slice and then map, but I want to do different. I want to, create accounts that I'm going to map, and I prefer to do like this. It's more organized, so it's second array, and I'm going to slice the first one. There you go. Now I'm going to just map this. Many people probably going to, oh, just map inside, just slice inside the map, but I don't like it. I'm going to do it my way or the highway. Usually is the highway, but I'm making a lot of jokes. I know. I'm so sorry. I'm nervous. So, now, my friends, something is going to happen, and I'm going to deal with this later. First of all, I'm going to do the div, and then I'm going to explain to you guys. First of all, let me just copy and paste this. There we go. Because we have to have the list icon and then we have to have the button as we did before. So stays the same. So inside this list item, I'm going to have the because everything here it's a button. That's why I have to do inside the list item button. For me to click it and then to work it, I have to do like that. So all of this is item. You can click anywhere. So inside of here, it's actually the same thing. I'm just going to copy and paste. No, I'm going to do it all over again. I don't mind. I don't care. This video is going to be like 7 hours, and I really don't care. So first of all, I have like the now things are going to get interesting because I have to explain you guys how I did the border. That took me like several hours to understand how I'm supposed to do it. So let me just live like this, and then inside this div, come on, work with me. I have a div with the line that is going to be like this. Class name. Oh, so sorry about that. Actually, this is a self-closer div. I don't know how to say it because it's going to be a line. This is the div for the line that is going to be separating items right here. That's my solution for that the problem. I mean, it's not the best solution, but it's a solution. And as you seen, it worked. So first of all, it's going to be like info, going to be like 2 pixels and border red. Just for now. Don't be, don't start annoying me. Just wait a second for the explanation. It's coming, I swear. And then I'm going to have the div that is going to have all the components inside, like the writing, stuff like that. So it's going to be a flex call. Oh, Jesus Christ, flex call, and then padding of 5 that is 20 pixels. Yeah, there we go, 20 pixels. So this div right here, the first div inside this div, we have the checkbox. I'm just going to copy and paste this one because it's the same div. It's right here, right? Yeah, it is. There we go. Absolute top 5, yeah, it's the same div. So, get out of here. Now, this div just below it, we're going to have, I think it's the same. Yeah, it's the same that I did there. Yeah, no, it's it's different, but we can fix it. Just copy and paste this. There we go. And then let me check it. First of all, have the installment. Let me just save it, see what happens. We are not going to have this one. Oh, it's very different. I'm not going to copy. I'm going to do it from scratch. I think it's best this way. So this div right here is going to be flex row justify between because I want the icons to be you know between. I mean separated. I don't know why you guys write between since it's separated. So inside here flex, oh, Jesus Christ, flex row gap 1, and the text is the same size for everyone. So the first div inside of here is I'm going to have like the value installments, right? Installments X. This is the amount of installments. I don't know why I'm not typing correctly, but and just below it, I'm going to have the value. Jesus Christ, value install amount semi-bold. There we go. It's coming alive. It's coming alive. So just below this div right here. So another div, another day. And the total is going to be like the value total. Yes, the color of the text is different. So let me just copy and paste it. And it's going to be semi-bold. It's coming alive. Now, as you can see, you have the border like to the sides, but we don't have at the top, and we have to fix that. Actually, some of them, like this one, has this message right here. Oh, I just changed it. So, what I did in this one, I left the message bold, and now I have to do the clip that we just did. If there is a message, I'm going to render this stuff. this div actually. This stuff. It's actually stuff. So, and like a space. Yeah, we can do like this. And then the value message. This div is going to be. I'm going to just copy from the another one because it's the same. There we go. Mm. Actually, this span, I don't know how you guys say it. It's extra bold. And then that's it. Yeah, span extra bold. That's it. That's it. Now, the most difficult part to do it. If we finish this, I mean, there you go. Actually, let's do the bottom. No, let's finish this list and then we can commit. So, how am I supposed to do this? I did a function that is going to get the index and if it is checked to see how the border is going to be rendered. So I have this function right here. Let me show you guys. So, like I was telling you guys, I have this this arrow function that I'm going to get the index if it is checked. I mean the array. Let me see how it's pronounced. Array. That's how you say array. Okay. Let me see if there is anything new here. Nobody's. Okay, let's go back here. So I have this class right here that get class name because I want to give the border the the right render. So I divide by three options here. The border, because if it is checked, it's going to be green. If it is not checked, it's going to be gray. So it's a simple thing, and we can use it in other places. The round class is going to give me if it's rounded or not rounded. So to the top and the bottom. And the line class, this one is difficult because it's going to give me if it's going to be green or gray. So that's how I did it. Let me just show you to guys how to use it, to proper use it. So I have this function, get class names, and we are going to use this function to color and to determine if the border is rounded or not. So you have to determine if it's select or not, if it's rounded or not, and if it is green or not. So for that, I just separate that because I think it's easier inside just one function. And this one is going to see if the first icon does not have a line above because the first icon doesn't need to have a line. And if it's current the item selected or the, the gray line for the unselected item. So I use this one. Let me take all the comments. Let me just copy and paste from my another project. Here we go. I'm going to leave the comments for you guys to read it. But using that, I can get the right, you know, border for 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 what I be needing to get. So let me just go back here, and this is the second list, Pix parcelado, and just below here, I'm going to give the items that I'm using. So the border class, rounded class, I think that's, and line class. Because I'm going to get these items from here to use it. So I'm going to pass the index. So what is the name of the array? This one? Oh, it's rounded class. Second array, the size of the array to get the first and the last one. Check it to see if it's checked or not. The ID of what I'm rendering, and the array. So secondary array again. There we go. I'm using all of this. Let me just put this one. And now I can, use this one, actually this one, if to set the lines. So first of all, I'm going to use the inside of, I believe it's this one right here. I'm going to use, they get the border and the round. So I want to see if it's round or and have the border. So actually, to use something like that, I need to take this one out and use like this. Oh Jesus Christ! And put inside braces. I don't know why my, yeah, there we go. And now I can use it. Like I can use it the border class, and then I can use the rounded, oh Jesus, rounded class. Now let's see the magic. There we go. The first one and the last one, it's working. Thank God, right? Oh, it's wrong here because I misspelled it. Absolute. There we go. Now it's right. So we have to get the line correct. The line is this one right here that I put in red. So sorry about that. So now the last thing that we need is to get this right here. Let me put it like this, and then surround by braces. And actually, I know this is the one that I need to use it. It's the line class. There you go. Now it's working. Took me several hours to develop this const because I have to separate them and I did wrong. This logic right here, if it's the first item or the first item doesn't need a line, and the last one needs this line from the bottom. So it's a difficult one, but it's working. Let me just take all of this and then let me just copy and paste from another project that is doesn't have the comments. I write I wrote this one just to explain to you guys. There you go. It's working now. The first page is complete. Actually, we need a footer because as you can see right here, we have a footer, just a div below this list. So there we go. It's just below it. Yeah, it's just below it. So this div is going to be like flex row, justify center, a gap of 1, margin from top and bottom of, I don't know, 6 is 24 pixels. Text is going to be gray. Let me get the color from my code. And then the text is smaller. First div is the image that we are going to import from, from here. This is the image that I want to use. I did from my project, so I'm just going to copy and paste it. Let me see if this one, and there we go, this shield right here. So like this, PNG, yes, Uh, bottle logo. Shield, actually. Shields. Oh, the width is 16 and the height is the same. Let me save it. There we go. Now, just below this one, I have a div that is pagamento. Let me just copy. There you go. It's easier this way. It's going to be text center, flex, and margin top of 1 pixel. And just below it, this one, we have another. Let me save it for you guys to see it. There we go. You have another image. Oh, I have to import. This is the logo, the gray logo. So the gray logo. I'm just rename it and put like this. PNG gray logo with it of. Let me see what I put. 57 and the height of 17. Let me see it. There we go. It's working. And there you go. The first page is complete. Now we have to do the another page. That is this page right here. And it's going to be easy. So let's go. Let's go. Actually, let me just, like always, git add, git commit, first page completed, git push, and npm run dev. There we go. Now let's do the another page. We need a button. Let's first do the second page. It's going to be Pix credit card. Sure. So Pix credit card, and inside this folder page, and we are going to do right here, my friend. So cons Pix credit card page. I know it's a long name, but and then export the full Pix card page. Mm, return test. Actually, I like to do like this. Test 1, 2, 3. Now let me try to go to the next page, right? Uh, First of all, I have to get like a function to get to the next page. So const handle next page, like always. And thank you. So I'm going to be able to, I'm going to, let the user go. Router, no, router, yeah, push. And then actually, if it is check, I want them. So if check it is different from no because something is checked, and I'm going to router push, you know, Pix credit card, and then the check it because the check it is going to be the ID. But I'm going to, first of all, I have to do like const router equals use router from this guy over here, next router. There we go. Now I have to use this somewhere. I think it's, for the best if I create a button just right here. This is a button to go. This is a button. Then like on click. Let me see if it's going to work. I have to. Jesus Christ. Using Vite, I don't need to, restart the page, but oh, I think to be using wrongly. Oh, it's wrong. Okay, wait a second. It's navigation. Yeah, no. If I click somewhere over here, there's a button, and then I can go to the. Oh, this page could not be found. Yeah, come on, man. It can be found. You just have to trust me. Actually, it's working, but yeah, it's working. Let me see something here, how I did it. Oh, Jesus Christ, Cristiano. So sorry, guys. I'm so sorry, guys. Now, if I click in this item, I can go to the page. I'm been working so much that I'm forgetting the stuff that is very easy to do it. The navigation. I imported the wrong one, but now it's working. So let us focus on the things that are working. So I just commit. We have another page. Now let's go back here and give this button, you know, little class. We can use the button from material icon. And we can give like a VG blue. Can do like this. A div that has this button. Flex, flex roll. I don't need, actually I don't need to do this. And justify center, item center. There we go. Text, oh, text white. Yeah, there you go. And just a margin of 3. There you go. This is the button. And this is going to appear if there is oh my god, something selected. Come on, it's better like that, right? So if checked is different than no, I'm going to render this little guy right here. So if I click it, the button appears. If I uncheck it, the button disappears. And I can go to the next page and then we can work here. So let's go finish this project. I'm taking so much time doing this with you guys. So the main structure is the same. Let me copy and paste it. I'm not going to do it all over again. The, the structure is the same. So the Woovi and this right here. So I need another one and then there you go. I have to import this guy. I really don't want to import the image. Oh, I have to get the logo. So let me see it. And there you go. Now I have to change the text because Jesus Christ, come on, help me. Okay, there you go. There you go. And let me see. Okay, it's almost the same. Yeah, it's almost the same, right? Maybe you can do like 7%? No, 80%. And then we just 7%. Yeah, there we go. Now it's it's the same. That's how I do it. So now I have to do this QR code. How I did it? QR code generator. And if you see my website, I show you guys. This is my website. If you copy and paste somewhere, it's going to go to my homepage. So let's do like another one. Maybe this one. No, I have to log in with this one, right? Oh, I can just download. Okay. I don't know, my YouTube website. Just go to my YouTube channel. So access my channel. There we go. Hi every No, hi everybody. That's bye. And where is the Aki? Here we go. Now, oh, it's okay. Download to MP, PNG or PNG, whatever. Yeah. What happened? Download it. Yes, I want to download it. There you go. QR codes again. So let me just copy this to my public folder. There we go. I have my QR code, and let's go the do this. So just below this, actually I'm going to do the same. So I have a div with like just below this one. Yeah, sure. That is going to contain all of my infos. So, or not all of them, but most of them. So it's going to be like 90%. Can I just copy? No, I'm not going to copy. Let me write it again. Flex call, justify center, and then item center. There you go, my friend. Okay, let's go. So after this, let me check how I did it. So the first thing is the QR code image. Let me just go back here. This is the final version, the Figma version actually. And then inside here, I'm going to have the image. It's the, well, it's the QR code again, PNG. Alt is QR code. With it, the size of the image is going to be maybe like this. We can change it if you don't like it. 300 maybe. There we go. Now I have a border to do it. Let's do the border right here. Like we have to have a margin top and then some space, like a padding too. Border of 2, and the color of the border is going to be green, right? So the color is this one right here. Let me copy and paste it. There you go. Rounded, Excel, and flex, justify center, item center to get the image centralized. There we go. It is almost the same, maybe not, maybe one. Yeah, sure. There you go. It's almost the same. There, yeah, it's good enough. So just below it, we have a button. Click to copy the QR code. Let's do this button. So I'm going to use the button from, you know, from MUI. So button text. Oh no, actually, there is no button. So inside the button, I'm going to do like click. Let me copy and paste this, cause there we go. MUI, and let me see if it's working. Yeah, but we have to change a few things. First of all, let me just do some styling. We have to, first of all, to style something from MUI, we do like SX. And then inside you're going to do like styling line. I don't know why, but Tailwind was not working, so I gave it up. Maybe you guys can tell me if it is, another way to do it. So the color of the background is this one right here, and we have an icon. So yes, end icon because the icon is at the end. So equals image, and let me just grab the image. If you guys see it, is this image right here because we have another, icons to use it, but I prefer to use the same image from the Figma. Let me grab from my other project. Is the Let me see this SVG. There we go. That's the one. And I'm going to do like source from, so copy SVG and then alt copy, and let me get the size of the icon 20. Okay, width 20, height 20. There we go. There we go. Now I have to do some things. We can use class name, but I, from some reason, the BG color wasn't working. So yeah, I don't know why. For font semi-bold, text large, flex row because I want everything. Row gap 3, and then text white, rounded MD. There we go. It's almost the same. Let me try something. If I put like this, like BG, actually it's like this, or it doesn't have to be this one, and it's working. Yeah, it's working. Let me see something else. Hmm, I have to do like this one. Okay, that's it. It's working. And okay, let's go to the next step. That is these two texts right here. Simple as it should. Just below it, the button, we have a div, and inside this div, we have a div that is going to, have the prazo de pagamento, and another div that is going to have the time. Let me just copy, because I'm there. There we go. Now we have to change the color of the text to look alike, and it's going to be a margin top of 4, and this one is going to be text. Let me get the color. I'm not going to do from scratch. And the other one is this color right here. There we go. There we go, guys. It's working. It's nice. So after that, what we have is, let me see if we are missing something. Oh, it's extra bolt here. Extra bolt. Now, there we go. Now we have like this one right here. This one is kind of hard to do it, but I think we should do like a separate component because to do it right here is going to take many lines. So let's go to do this another component. Let me save it. Let me think first. So okay, to do this as a separate component, first of all, let's create a folder components, and we we yet don't have any components, so let's do our first one. It's going to be like a vertical line. Yeah, sure. Um, empty. Empty because the icon here doesn't have anything. So let me show you something. This icon doesn't have anything, but this one is checked. So empty, and then we can do the check it. I don't know the name. I'm the worst guy to name something, but we have to do. Now for this, we have inside MUI a component there that we can use it. Let me go to my code. This is my code, and we have the step. Let me go here and try to search for you guys. Stepper. So this one, as you can see, there's a line, but this is horizontal. We need vertical. This one is vertical. As you guys can see it, we can do it. So let's do it. It's not that difficult. We have to implement like our own icon, so it's not that difficult. Took me a few hours to manage, but like always, I was able to finish. So let me go and do this function. Let me just copy the name of this. There we go. Now we're going to return something, not a div, but a box. So from material icon, I don't know if this is the right importation. Let me see it. No, this is the one that we should import. I don't know why it's important wrong. I have no idea, but nevertheless. So this is going to be, you have to do SX, SX for styling. Jesus Christ. So first of all, you have to do like with it 100%. Oh, what is happening to me? There we go. And then here we have the stepper. Yes. Let me just import correct it. There we go. This is the material and we're going to use it. And actually, we need like the state for that. We have to see which one is checked. So let us first of all use state to active step. And it's going to be the first one that is active. Let's import react state, use state. And then let me see if there's something. What is going on here? Am I supposed to do like this? Then you're going to let me use it. No. What is wrong with you guys? Am I supposed to be doing like this? What are you guys complaining about? I have no idea. Export the full function? Yeah, it's right. Vertical? Really? Okay. I'm not going to do like this because this is old school. So we have the step that is the state for for us to decide which one is active. And now active step, and then orientation is going to be vertical. And then you have the connection that is this line over here is the connector. So we have to do it outside of here. So let me just let us let's do this component, right? I'm going to just copy and paste because You guys can copy and paste. And there's a lot of things going on here. This is one component that we can import you for MUI components. And guess what? This is more complicated than I thought. So first of all, let me see if this is. Let me just import this thing. There we go. Now they style it. It's from here. A lot of importations. There we go. Now we can do like this. We can import this as a component. There we go. Now let me see if there's anything else. Actually, nope. That's it. So yeah, that's it. Now we have to do the steps. So for this page, I mean, yes, for this page, we're going to do a map because the first one is the same for every option, but the other one is have like second, third, fourth, so we need to use the mapping. So I have to get, I need to get the amount of installments to map. So for that, I have to, when I'm going to use this one, I'm going to get the installments and the installments amount. That's it. And we can go like this. Any. Just kidding. Let's do the the interface. Interface. I always get the name and say props. That's how I do it. Now we get like this. This is a number, and guess what? The amount is going to be a string, and we can do this one. There we go. Now, to import this, we have to pass pass the installments and the installments amount. So now you can do the steps. Now let's map, right? This is a array. So the first one, label. So the first, is static. So the first one is first entrada no Pix, and the value is actually the installment amount. And the rest is I'm going to do like the rest of the array I'm going to map. So array from I'm going to get the length of the array installments. It's going to be -1 because we have to take the first one. And I'm going to use, so sorry about that. I'm going to use, you know, this as a mapping. And then I'm going to render the label is going to be the index that I'm actually this is not one, it's e from index, the index plus 2 because it's going to be 0 and we have to take out the 0, so it's going to be the number, the index number plus 2, and then we're going to get the best results. I mean the right results. The best results, I don't think this is the best result, but this is the result that we have. So install amount, and I'm going to render this one, this guy over here. I'm going to map this guy. So this map, and guess what? Step index, like always when you do a mapping. I'm so sorry. And now I'm going to get the step from material icon, and actually, let me just grab the key from this step index label. Each label is different. Actually, I'm not going to use the index, so uh, you don't have to use the index, but I have to import the step and step label. This one right here. There we go. So the step is this one. For each step, I'm going to have the label, step label. And for the step label, padding 0 because the MUI has a padding already, so I have to take it out. I have to do like padding 0 to take the padding out. I don't know why. What? Something's wrong with my keyboard. Actually, something's wrong with me, right? So I'm going to render an icon, of course. I'm going to render an icon because we are going to use proper icons for that. And the step icon, I have to import this one. I forgot to import step icon. Going to spread the app props as why is not oh okay prop as so I'm going to active is going to be boolean. I'm just typing because I'm just typing script and boolean. There we go. No, just this, just boolean, boolean. So I think I have to import the step icon. Oh, now we have something to do because I want to change the icon based on, you know, which one is selected. So I have two icons, the selected icon and not selected, unchecked icon. So for that, I have this two counts that I did. So it's just a div, self-closure div. One has a border gray, another one is green, and that's it. That's that's it. For this page, as you can see right here, one has the border green and the other one has the border gray. So I have just those two icons that I use as a arrow, I don't know, arrow function, and I'm going to import them into this, step icon that I'm going to do right here. So I have to do like another arrow function first. So const step icon. I'm going to receive if it's, you know, active and if it's complete, and both of them is going to be boolean. So act a boolean. I can do like this, right? And then actually I can't do like that. Can do any? No. Oh, it's because it's inside of here. Okay, let's do the proper way. So active is boolean. Uh, Completed, it's boolean also. Okay, and then something is off. So I'm going to return this div right here that is going to say if it's completed, I'm going to render the custom checked item icon, and if it's not, I'm going to, custom unchecked icon. There you go. Now I can use this step icon. It's already using. I have done that already. So after that, we need to do the, the writing stuff. So just after, I believe that's proper, and then after this one, oh, it's like this. Yes. So this div, I'm going to have two divs inside. The first div is going to be step label, and the another one step value. And for this one, I'm going to use flex row with full justify between text base because I want to get the The size of the text the same, and the color is this color right here. There we go. And this is going to be semi-bold, and this one is going to be extra bold. There you go. And now I can just import it. And now I'm just wondering, is this going to vertical? What is the name of vertical line? Yes. I have to pass two things to work it, like the installments, that is option installment. I'm not getting the option here, right? I have to get the option. Now, how can I get the option? Because right now I'm inside this page, the URL is telling me the ID. So from the ID, I can get inside the mock data that I'm using the rest of the data. It's like a fetch for the data. So I can do like this. Const option, that is the option that I'm selected. So the name of the parse options, I forgot it. So it's going to be, I'm going to find the option through the ID if it is the same ID, like this. And I'm going to get the ID because have to get the ID. So const use state, no, just use state, yes. ID, oh, okay, set ID. It's not working, I don't know why. And this is going to be null. It's going to be string or no. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yes, there we go. And from using use effect, Jesus Christ, why is not working effect? Oh, there we go. Now, like this, I can get like, I'm not going to depend on anything. Is it import? No. Okay, there we go. Now, I'm going to get the query from, your search, I believe, perms. Yes, I believe new perm, yeah. And window font dot location dot not search. Is search? Yes. I believe with this I can get the query and just const ID query get ID. Use mu set ID. There we go. Now I can set the ID, and by the ID I can get the option, and by the option I can render this. So there we go. But it's telling me it's possibly undefined. How can I solve that? I can solve like using an if. If I can get an ID, I'm going to return a div telling me like it's, I don't know, maybe loading, and then I can do like the same thing for the option. There we go. Now I have to pass the installment amount, that is the option installment amount. There we go. Now let's see if it's going to work. Please work. Oh yeah. Jesus Christ. Now it's going to work because it's client side, so I have to use client. So there we go. It's rendering. It's not the same as I need it to be. And where is my favicon? Something went wrong with my favicon. Is it? Yes. Should be working, right? I don't know why it hasn't. Let me just try something. Yeah, it's stopped working. I don't know why. Maybe that's a problem for my. Okay, it's working, right? So we can do like we have to stylish this. So let me see how it is in my. Oh, it's we have a like a flex, windful, and margin top of 16 pixels. And there we go. Now it's good. Okay, for the next step, now I have to do like if you see right here, I have like this thing and then another thing. And that I'm going and for that I'm going to use the MUI. There is a component for that. So let me let me get the code right here. Now let's go. Just below this one, we have a we have we need to have a line dividing. So why not using self-closure div for that? So info, it's going to be like 2 pixels for this line, and it's going to be background color gray. Yeah, sure, why not? So let me see, and there we go. It's working. Now, just below that, we are going to have this, I mean, this thing right here, right? Yeah, it's not that difficult. So a div, a div, and inside this div, you're going to have like the, this is the, oh, let me just copy and paste. There you go. It's the same. And this total, actually the total you're going to get from the option. So it's going to be like option total. And let's first style this. It's a flex row. We're going to get all the width, so width full, justify between to get them separated. And item center and font semi-bold because all of the text is semi-bold. And inside this, we're going to have, oh, there's no class for this. That's just fine. This is going to be text large. Let me see if it's pretty much okay, right? Just let me see it. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty good, I think. So another line just below that, and we are going to have few things like this is like a collapse, I think. So we are going to use this collapse as the component. First of all, div, and then went full flex. Now we're going to have like Jesus Christ, two divs. This first is going to give us the the content for the collapse. So I'm going to have like the expanded icon, this right here, and then let's first of all, well, this collapse button I copy from the ChatGPT actually. Not gonna lie, it's easier like that. So I'm going to have to use the icon button from material icon actually, and the expand more is going to I'm going to get from here, and then I'm going to use this interface because it's Boolean. There we go. Now, let me see if everything is alright. The style I'm going to get also from material icon. And this is going to get from material icon also. There we go. Okay. Now we can implement this, expand more icon. We're going to use this icon here to expand. So let me go back here. Let me see how I did it. I did it like inside this div. So there's a div here that is how como funciona. That is how it does it work. It's going to be extrable. Let me see what's happening. There we go. And then just below this, I have the icon, right? So expand it, more icon, and inside here, expand more. And I'm going to use the expander equals expanded because this is actually is like this. I'm going to create a state for that. Just below this one right here, expanded. There we go. And it's going to be false, starting with false. And then I need like function to change it to true, right? So handle expand is going to be a iron function. Nope, this is my mistake. And then here I'm going to set, yes, but like this. Since it's true or false, this is going to change it and it's going to make our lives easier. Let me go here. Where am I going to put this? Oh, just here in this div. On click. There we go. And of course, let me save it. I have the give the class name because it's flex column, flex row, and justify between, of course, justify between, and item center like always. There we go. Now, for this to work, I have to have the collapse just below it. Now, here we're going to do collapse from material icon. There we go. Inside it, I have the box. Because this is going to tell us if it's going to be expander or not. And the collapse is going to collapse itself into like a box. I hope that it's easier to understand it like that. So inside this, we have the div. And okay, now grab let me grab here and I can create like any random text because in the Figma we don't have any text, so I create something. Let me just paste and copy. To conclude your payment, first you gotta pay, the the first fee, that is the first installment, and by Pix. And I've done by myself this, so guys don't mind. Let me just. Oh, it's not. It's SX, and I don't know what's happening to me. So it's a margin top. Margin top. It's going to be 1. There we go. And for this collapse, we're going to give the expanded timeout auto. There we go. And then mount on exit. There you go. So let me import this. So material icons also, I believe. Let me save it. Let's see if it's working. This is our project right here. Okay, it's working, but I have to give this like the. Oh, I shouldn't do like this. Okay, now here we go. It's working. Maybe I can, justify this. Text justify. You guys like it? I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, there we go. Now it's prettier, I think. So you have another line just below it. And then I really don't remember. I think you have oh, this identifier. So just below the this line over here, I'm going to do another button to continue to the next page, but I can do it later. Let me do the identifier. So first of all, we have div identificador, two dots, and then let me see it. The okay, it's option ID. That's why I am using UUID to be prettier than this three. So yeah, class flex call justify center and item center. Then the text is going to be this color, and it's going to be smaller. There we go. And the text below it is going to be extra bold, I believe. There we go. It's quite the same, yeah, sure. Yeah, it's quite the same. So below this, we have the same thing that we have in the first page. There's the footer. We can do like a component later, only for this. There we go. Let me see if it's going to work. There you go. Do we have like a line? No, there's no line between them. That's it. So the second page is completed. Now we should go to the, oh, click to copy the QR code is very, very ugly and not what I want it to be. So let me see something. Yeah, it's wrong. Let me stop the project and start over. Maybe something missing. I don't know. Oh yeah, the BG call is not working here inside the class name. So yeah, guys, I don't think this is gonna work. So let me put like the background color. Yeah, now it's probably is gonna work. Why can I click it? It is okay. There we go. This is a button. This is a button. Let me change that. The first page is a button. No, continue to next page. Like this, it's better. And there we go, it's working. Oh, you have like a hover thing, so we might want to change that. We can do like this. This is how I usually do. So yeah, so let's do like that. Hover. Oh, two dots here. Forgot about it. And then we go like this background color all over again. And then we can change. Oh, we need the same color, right? I know it's something for from the MUI, so I have to do this to not change color when I try to hover it. I don't know why. Maybe I can do a little lighter. Oh, there we go. Now I can, actually when I click on this, I want to be able to see another button to go to the third page, the last page. So first of all, I need to change this. Where is the copy to? Here we go. Have to do like a function here inside this button. So, let me see. How can I? Okay, let's just do a function on click. You're going to do like a handle copy QR code, and then let me just do this const because I want to copy, you know. So I'm going to get the URL for that. I don't know which one should I do, like my YouTube website. Yeah, why not? So YouTube, let, let, let me get the name of my channel. There we go. Nope, nope. So there we go. And if you click it, I'm going to get to the my. Okay, there you go. And after I know, I actually let me just go here. There you go. And I'm going to navigator, clipboard. Let me see it. Right text URL. There you go. But I want the button to appear after I click on that, so I can do like then arrow function, like I don't know. Now you can go to the next page. And actually, I have to have a state here. Use state is copy false. It's better for me to do it like this. True. And then I can use this one, the state of this button, to to create a button here, like I did. Like with this, I can render the button. Yes, there you go. If I click it, the button is going to appear. Let me copy the button here, because there we go. Now I have to have this function also. And then I can do the same that I did. If it's copy, actually I can do like this. If copy, I can router. It's from I believe it's not router, it's navigator, right? Navigation. There we go. And I have to do like this. Let me just copy and paste. There we go. Now we're going to go to the next page, the form page. There we go. Now I believe this. I mean, check it. We don't need check it, right? We can just go like option ID. Is it option? Yeah. No, it's. Let me see how I did that. It's option, but I have to do it right here after I declared. There you go. Now I have to create that folder. So form, credit, car. Inside this, I'm going to have the page, and here the page is very similar as you can see right here. The only thing is going to change, you have the form in the middle, and that's it, I think. So let me just, I don't know, maybe copy and paste this one, but change the name of the to from pics to form, and then at the bottom, there we go. And I'm not going to have the QR code image. Let me just do like this. Another a form. So let me try to see if it's working. Copy, continue to the next page. I hate this thing right here. uh, Jeez Louise. Maybe I can switch it. Hmm. BG blue. Let's see. There you go. And let me grab that and put in the first page to look alike. Where's the button? And there he is. Now, continue to the next page. Should get me to the form page. Okay, I'm going to the form page, the third page, and in this page, I'll have to do the form, just like this. And we have to install. Oh, first of all, let us change this. There's the different icon from each one of the options, so I must change that. Since I'm doing inside of this component, maybe I can just copy and paste and change the name to check it. And then here I can, let me just change the name of what I'm check it. There you go. Yeah, is that the name? Vertical line check it. Yeah, vertical line check it. That's the same name. Okay. Just making sure. I'm go back here and import that one. And deleting this importation. This is the new importation. And in this case, I'm going to change the custom uncheck icon, custom checked icon. I have already done that, so I'm just going to copy and paste and tell you guys what have I done. So this is what have I done. So I just copied this one because this one is supposed to be the first one. And there we go. This is a SVG that I did using ChatGPT, helped me a lot with my productivity. So there we go. Now this part is okay, it's working. I think it's the same thing if you analyze this. This is not copy, click para copiar, this is just pagar. So I'm going to change the text. Let me just close this. Pagar. There we go. Pagar. But I don't have icon. No. So no end icon. Just pagar. Is that it? Oh, I have to do like when full. Let me just. I'm not going to use this one. I mean, yeah, I think that's okay. That worked. Um, it's very easy. Now we have to do the form. Actually, the first phrase is different. Like João paga o restante. I'm trying Portuguese and English and it's getting mixed up. So sorry about that. Let me just close this one. So João paga o restante, and there is like the quantity in this. We don't need that 70% anymore, I guess. It's going to be, yes, there you go. So this is the option. Let me see. Option installment amount? No, it's installment. Installments. Oh, and I have an X right here. There we go. Now I have to do the form. So let me do the form. I'm not going to use this div because this div has a border, green border. So let me see how I did it in my original project. I think mm, I use form control, text fields, and for some inputs I use rect mask, input mask. So we have to install it. Let me just You're going to use this one right here. Let me grab it. Oh no, I'm not using rect input mask. I'm doing by hand. So I'm going to create some components here, like for the actually for the name I don't need it. Let me just start to make sense for you guys. Let me just grab the beginning of my form. It's going to be this div. It's going to be like margin top 6, info, flex, and flex column get 5. And inside of this, we're going to have like the inputs. So I'm going to use form control, and it's going to be class name. It's going to be flex to get everything, and the variant is outline. Yes, that one that I use in this, I'm going to use the text fields from material icons also. And guess what? The ID is going to be nome completo. Actually, we can do like nome completo. The label, there you go, nome completo. And the variant also outline, guys, full width to get the full width. Show you guys what I'm doing. Oh, npm run dev. I shouldn't stop it. Okay, okay, okay. There we go. We have the the text for the button is text white. It's not working, right? I don't know why. But color, maybe if I do like this, it's gonna work. Yeah, sure. Yeah, margin top 5. Sometimes the class name doesn't work. I have to do it by hand. So there we go. It's almost the same. Okay, now you need to, okay, as you guys can see, it's pretty close to the final version. It's coming to an end. Thank God, right? So the components we need to do like CPF input. Let me see how I did it. So this is a simple input. I'm not going to type it all. Just copy and paste and explain to you guys. So I'm using text field form control, but here I have like a mask that I'm doing. As you can see, on change is going to apply my mask and is not going to allow me to write anything outside the rules that I did here. I'm not going to write it all from the beginning, this component, because I can use this component in many projects, and I don't know, it's something that you don't need to be doing with me. I mean, we don't have like class name or anything like that I'm using in other projects. This is for every project's general component. So here I can import. Let me see if it's going to work. Oh, there we go. I have to put some things right here. Let me see. I have to put the value and the on change. The value is going to be CPF, but I'm going to do the state on change set CPF. I have to do the state for those guys. So CPF is going to be, yeah, there we go. So CPF, card number, and then let me see, expire date, CVV, of course, is the name number of the card behind the card, your credit card, and that's it. I think that's all of them. I have to do 3 more components. So let me grab the credit card. So credit card. This is the mask. This is the same thing as here, the same thing, but some things like the mask is different. So don't. don't you mind about that. And let me do the CVV. You guys can grab that code, this code right here. See, it's just the three first numbers. So what I'm doing here is allowing only to be number and getting the first three, the maximum three numbers that you can write. So this is my mask. The final one is expire date. There you go. There we go. Now I can import all of them and use these states. Where is my form? It's right here. So let me see CPF. So the document, it's there. Number. So the credit card. Yes, this one. Value is going to be, oh, it's number. I forgot how I put it. It's card number. There we go. On change, it's going to change using my set card number. After that, we're going to have the vencimento CVV. Okay. So, expire date from this component. Value is the, how did I put it? Expire date. On change, set expire. There we go. And the last one, and CVV. So it's going to be like CVV input. The value is CVV. And on change, set CVV. I think that's the, yes, it's working. So if I save it, this two has to be inside just one box. If you're doing grid, there's like one grid. So I'm going to be like using class name flex row gap of 2. Let me see something. Yeah, it's pretty much that, right? Yeah, there we go. Now the last one is select. So I have to look at my code to see how I did it. Let me see because I'm very tired right now. Where is my form? Okay, now to do the last one, I'm going to do like form control. Like always, guys. And for there is the input label. Yes, it's going to be parcelas. Oh, outline it. So it's going to be parcelas inside of the input label. I'm going to give like actually nothing. I'm going to just give the ID to work. Parcelas label parcelas. That's good enough. So now I'm going to do the select from material icons, of course, and I'm going to map using the menu item. The only option, I mean, there we have. Yes, there we go. Option installments, and then X of option amount. Just this, just this option. I'm not going to, map more options because if you chose the like 3 installments, is going to have only 3 options. I mean, only just that option for you. And I think that's it. Let me just finish. Menu item is going to be have the key, of course, ID, and the value is going to be the option ID. And the select is going to be have a lot of things. Let me first. The ID is the same as the first one, the, the above one, parcelas. So label ID is the same also, parcelas. The value is parcelas. That's how I did it? No. Oh, I haven't done yet. Come on, guys. It's this one, parcela and set parcela. I'm not going to write that too. So let me go back to here we go. And we have to be able to change that. Actually, we're not going to change anything. Should I change? I don't know. Let me save it. Let me see it. Oh, this form right here should be bel below it. There we go. Now, can I? Oh, I have to do on change also. On change, handle change parcelas. And let's do that. So const handle change parcelas. And guess what? We're going to, where is set parcelas? You're going to get the value, of course. So it's going to be like, no, not the value, but the event. Event, and here we are going to set the event target dot value. And I believe it's going to give us the, let me see if it's going to change it. Work actually. Oh, it's working, so there we go. There you go, guys. I believe that's it. Let me see if there is anything missing. So there we go. I think that's it. Maybe submit for to submit the info, but I don't know. I think that's good enough. Now let me change the mocking data to use the UID. Let me grab my version of that. Is this one right here? So, and I'm going to install it. This is the last library that we're going to install it. Let me just stop it. npm install. I believe that is how UID npm. Let me see if that is the way to install it. Yeah, that is the way to install it. There we go. npm run dev. I believe that's it. Come on, guys. Just help me. Oh, I have to install the types also. And we are almost finished. There we go. Now npm run dev to restart this. Let me see if it's working. If it's working, yeah. And let me go back here and do like this. I believe that's all right. Come on, guys. I believe that's all, and that's a lot. So we can. It's. Let me put like side to side. So it's the first page is almost the same. Let me uncheck it. If you check it, we can get to the next page. So it's pretty much the same, right? Let me go. Here you have this footer. We can do like this as a component. Would be better. And if we continue, we go to this next page, and it's Oh, have to change this to semi-bold, right? But that's the only thing that is left for us to do. Let me change it. So I believe in the other page is like that, right? Oh, it's the same. So let me go back here. Oh, geez, Louise. I think it's going to work like this. There you go. Now it's pretty much the same, right? So the last one, yes, there we go. We can change here. Yeah, it's working. I mean, it's different here. No, it's not two, right? It's only one. So let me correct that. Let me go to the map that we are doing. Where is the... It's here, right? So it's going to be like this. Let me try something. I think it's... You have to do like -1 here. And let me try to go to the first page and like 4 times. 4 installments. Go to the next page. Here it's pretty pretty good. Oh, here is not, I'm not doing the correct thing. Let me go back here. Oh, I should do like option, installment amount. There we go. And then when I copy, I can go to the next page, and here I can, yes, because it's 3 installments for my credit card. The first one I have already paid. That's it. So pay the remaining. There's the last page, I guess. Pago restante -1, like this. Yes, there we go. I think that's the right thing, right way to do it. Where's my... Yeah, there we go. I believe it's finished. The number of... You can do like the same thing to see if it's working. Actually, I don't think the... Yeah, it's not getting the Nunito. Oh, it's getting, but doesn't seem like it. Let me try something. Yeah, the mask is working. The number of the credit card is working. Here it's not, you know, it's not working there, but here it's working. And there we go. It's almost the same, right? It's pretty good. So that's it, guys. So I'm going to commit this code right here. Git add, git commit, finished, git push. Oh, there's a lot of things we should have committed before, but there we go. It's working. And now we can deploy it. Now, if you go to the, Verso, let me try something here. And there is like add new project. As you can see, I have already a Woovi there. So I have to go to my, yeah, I have to adjust my GitHub to, okay, let me try something here. There we go. Now I can allow, let me allow it. Woovi tutorial. I'm gonna save it. This is gonna close it. Now I can see just now, and if we import it, yeah, sure, with tutorial. Let me see if it's going to work. Okay, guys, let's wait just a few minutes. There we go. Congratulations. Okay, now if I click it, I can see it. And guess what? It's working, guys. Continue to the next page. It's online, as you can see right in the top. I can copy. I can go to the next page, and there is the form. So it's working, guys. Thank you so much for being here with me. So this was the challenge. Let me go to the website. Challenge. Oh, I can't find anymore. But there you go. That's the challenge. We managed to finish. Let me go back here. This is the Figma. We did it. So congratulations to all of you who were with me. Share this video and like the video. Comment on the section for comments. And thank you for watching. See you guys in the next challenge, in the next video. And thank you so much for bear with me. Thank you guys and see you later. See you in the next video actually.